Hey!
Yeah, we just let it go.
You think it was just Paolo? We're here too. Hey guys, look what we're playing.
We're playing Peggle Deluxe.
Alright, so what happened was I wasn't really supposed to be on too many more of these like third world let's plays, but it's Peggle. I'm Jao, by the way, from Third World Linux.
Hey, I'm the wrong gamer.
I'm Saxo. I ran guns one time.
He means a game.
Yes.
Dude, that was last week, huh? The what was it? Guns of Icarus?
Guns of Icarus, where we saw Saxel in his normal environment,
Yes.
which apparently is being a little psychotic and a little
Psychotic.
Yeah.
I was referring to food a lot, wasn't I?
Yep. And now you're playing with balls.
Yes.
Oh, so people who don't know, the game Peggle is about... How would you
Shooting.
describe this? It's like you're shooting... It's a puzzle game, but honestly, it's...
Shooting.
It's pachinko, dude. It's pachinko.
Yeah, but
Yes.
More or less.
It's a,
Yeah, actually, it's pachinko type thing. It is fun.
yes, it's pachinko, except I'm not getting
are
any
you
money by
a-
doing this.
Are you a unicorn?
Yes, I'm a unicorn right now. Yes, and this is a new game.
Wait, why are you... What's a unicorn do?
He's like the first animal person you meet.
First thing you meet... I remember when I played this thing, I was like an owl.
Yeah, yeah. Your first level is with this unicorn guy.
Yeah,
whose special power is you get to see the first like 2 bounces or something.
Oh, that's cool.
Like it'll give you a guide.
Because
Oh,
remember
sweet!
the
I got
owl-
a free. Sweet, got a free ball.
Actually, there's one thing. That's. Do you think what made this game addictive was the fact that it was kind of like pachinko, or is it just because it's pretty?
I think it would be like the whole pachinko thing. Like it's but then pachinko is kind of pretty, right? Like in a way to see
Pachinko
balls
machine,
like bouncing around and stuff.
Pachinko machines have balls bouncing around,
and stuff.
they also have like. I know a lot of the newer machines have like animations going on.
Not even the newer machines. It's really a lot of things. And this, I'm actually curious. When it came to Peggle, this is Peggle 1, right? Not Peggle 2.
Oh, by the way, yeah, I'm sure people don't have like frame of reference, dude. It's Saxel that's playing.
Yes, yes, I'm the one playing, which is why you're not noticing me talk too much.
Sure, that's the reason why.
And fever.
You should be hearing Beethoven.
Na, 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 na.
Dude, no, man. You're screwing up the integrity of the in-game audio.
Okay.
What do you think Beethoven
Ode to
might have
Joy.
felt like if he knew that his music would be used for a pachinko type game in the future? Can you
Dude,
imagine going back in time? In the future, your music will be wondrous, amazing, and we're going to use it on a game where we bounce balls on things. Do
Balls and bars, actually.
you think we would enjoy this game?
Beethoven? Yeah.
I mean, like, it's like all flashy, but it's like he was deaf, right? Not blind.
Yeah, he was deaf.
Deaf.
So this game would be awesome. But yeah, I wonder how these people feel knowing like their classical pieces are being used for
Come on, come on.
mind-numbing
No,
fun
no,
like
no,
this.
no, come on. Ball.
Like, Joe, you do
Fall.
music. How do
Come
you
on.
feel like,
Fall
like
down.
1,000 years
Fall
from now,
down.
they'd be using your music for like a mobile
Good.
game style game?
I'd be pretty flattered, dude. I'd be like, hey, cool. Like, my music lasted 1,000 years. Even though Beethoven was, what, the 1800s?
No,
1700s?
1700s. As much as I do know my history and things, I am horrible with dates.
Yeah,
My
Beethoven.
teacher was right. I would have to memorize them one day.
For the sake of a fucking Let's Play.
Or if you go on Google.
Yeah, well, you know.
Okay,
We like to
so-
go Google this on a lot of these, like,
Come on.
podcasts
I've got
and stuff.
4 balls. This should be perfectly fine.
I'm pretty sure if you have 4 balls, that's really a big issue. Jenny, you're happy to have 2. Oh wait, it's a game. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
perfect,
yeah,
fine.
yeah, yeah. So the
And we're not
objective is
referring to
clear,
echidnas, by the
like,
way. Oh, come
orange
on.
balls, which are more red than orange.
Oh yeah, and this thing here, are you supposed to hit in a pattern? Does the color of the ball actually matter? I mean, the thing you're hitting?
Yes, I have to hit all the orange. Come on.
Yeah, that's about it. I mean, you just have to clear the board of the orange pegs.
Oh really?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was playing this game really wrong. I kind of treated it like Breakout, where you have to destroy every single thing.
Oh yeah, you get achievements for that though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so I was kind of playing it right.
Yeah, yeah, like super hard mode or whatever is clear everything.
If you're looking for like high score every time, then that's what you should be doing. Oh.
So there he gets the magic power up. The super guide.
Which,
Oh, did you actually see that thing where they made this
There.
like learning program to play video games, and they started figuring out to play video games better than people?
for the robot?
Big Blue? Deep Blue?
No, it wasn't Deep Blue. It was like this entirely different thing. It was playing like really old games like for the Atari. And then it showed like a
Dang.
clip of Breakout, and the computer figured out how to make it that game far easier.
Huh.
And when I saw what it did, I felt a little
Come
like
on.
annoyed that people never figured out how to do that, because that's the same thing I think everyone here's been doing, which is remember Breakout, where every time you hit something it destroys a bit, right?
Wait,
come on.
sorry. As somebody that plays a whole lot of Peggle, I'm really annoyed with the way Paolo is using the super guide.
Yeah.
Because the way you use the super guide is get the long shot.
The long shot.
Which is if you get from red and to another red that's far away. Yeah.
Okay. Come on.
God, this game, dude. Back when we were in college. There was this class with John. It was the philosophy of history.
And you were playing Peggle.
Yeah, dude, and what was terrible about it was we were the only two
Yes.
people in class.
Really? Really? You were the only two guys in
But then how
class?
did you get away with playing Peggle there? It's like the teacher's like, okay, this is the philosophy of things. Mr. Atienza, what is this? Balls, sir. Balls is all
No,
about life.
no.
Circular time.
What? How did you get away with that? I mean, like,
There.
that's a small classroom. I'm pretty sure you were like in an office, and he just didn't notice you like really so focused on writing down
Come
notes
on.
or something.
Yeah. What was it? We were
Oh gosh.
how we actually had one of the smaller classrooms. Like, we actually had a full classroom, but it was one of those classrooms that can only hold 15 people in. You know. Yeah. So we were in one of those classrooms, and we were like, we're just gonna sit next to each other,
No.
ma'am, because we're friends.
Oh, well, I actually remember Norm doing something really similar, except he was playing. One time he played StarCraft, and one time he played Dota.
Oh.
And the best part was the teacher called him while he was playing Dota, while he was attacking a tower. Freaking answers the question properly, never taking his eyes off the screen.
Teacher probably thought like, oh, he's reading his notes. Like,
Yeah, it's like, oh, like wow, he's so, because like you know how intense people look, right, when they're playing Dota.
Yeah.
Imagine that intense look, furiously moving the mouse and answering so calmly. It was an economics class, I think. They're talking about the rule of like the grading.
Yeah.
It's like your happiness degrades every time you buy something new.
Yeah.
Kind of like with every Steam game.
Yeah. What was? God, I can't remember.
Diminishing
college.
returns.
Yes.
Or law of diminishing returns?
Yeah, the law of diminishing returns. I'm totally blanking on college economics.
Which was the law that basically says that you see something as more valuable if you pay money for it as opposed to something you get for the same thing if you got it for free?
The realization that you're paying money for it.
Capitalism.
Oh, okay. Wait.
I mean, I'd like to
Okay.
think the second you pay for anything, you realize this is probably worth more than the thing that's free.
Even if it's the same thing?
Even
You
if
probably don't think that.
Even if the free thing is better.
Yeah, that's even more so.
Drivers built into the kernel. Except for Nvidia.
I'm a Mac. I just plug and play my system.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that all of your drivers are built into the kernel as well.
Because you're Unix.
Actually, it's not. It's actually you have to. It comes apparently downloaded with the new operating systems you get, like the OS X. It comes with those things hidden. I
Yes!
didn't realize that until I actually looking into like what makes them decide whether that, because I was looking at the 2011 iMac
Yeah.
and the 2014, because they're pretty much the exact same thing. But I was wondering why
Oh,
can
well,
this
at
one
least I get my extra
register
balls.
this much RAM and the old one can't?
Okay, so it's like built into the operating system.
Yeah, they hide the drivers in there. So when you try
Okay.
to download certain drivers, it's a little difficult unless the community makes it available. Which is generally not the case, and Apple really does not like it when you show off drivers. They
Man.
don't like sharing.
Yeah. This is really cool, dude. It's like the Ironic Gamer and Jao podcast, while Paolo is like intent on getting those orange pegs.
Yes.
So this is like a podcast.
Did you just
with,
miss the going in between that?
No. What? No, and apparently it ended up like bouncing everywhere that I managed to get my ball back, so
That's just another game that kind of reminds me of, besides Breakout.
Which other game is that? Would
I'm
that be?
trying to recall. It was also a really weird game. It was.
Come on, give
It was
me
not
the
pinball. Obviously, it was
100,000.
not
Oh,
pinball. It was another game.
what type of
Uh. Feels. It also feels a lot like pinball. This game.
I mean, it has a similar concept where you still have the springy thing there, and you're supposed to get the points. And honestly, I never understood pinball.
Yeah.
I enjoyed playing it because it looked pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was a good,
Same reason I played Peggle, actually, was it looked pretty.
and it's a good way to, and it's basically one of those things you use to kill the time.
And it got us through one of the most boring classes we had in college.
Yeah, all two of you in that class were so bored.
Hey man, it was
It was just two of you.
class
fine,
was
fine.
this?
Philosophy of history. Well, fine.
What is the philosophy? Wait,
of
history of philosophy, or
philosophy of history?
the heck is that?
How do people view time?
Really?
That sounds like a science thing than a philosophy.
Oh well, think philosophy of history says stuff like how did the Greeks perceive time? That isn't science. That's philosophy.
You mean that when you say perceive time, you mean measuring time, or do you think they're understanding the concept of
Understanding of the concept of time.
Wow, wow. Okay, that's actually that's
It was a really
Come
interesting
on.
class. Our teacher was wicked boring though. So like we got through, those 3 hours
Ding,
on
ding.
Wednesdays by playing Peggle.
Yeah.
That was
I
really
love
cool.
like this is a really interesting topic. Time to bounce these balls.
Yeah,
very
man.
important.
Wait.
Uh,
So after you got like fever or you made those amazing shots, you just have to like keep yourself from reacting.
Yeah, we were like,
Like the most blank face, like in your head, like this is the most awesome thing ever.
yeah, exactly.
Must not make a move.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. I'm just, and the funny thing is, I still remember that class
Like what was being talked about, or the
Yeah.
video
Yeah.
games?
because of the Peggle games. It reinforced what she
come
was talking
on.
about.
Good.
We're not saying that playing video games in class is good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just so you know.
just so you know. But
Come
say
on.
like watching Paulo play Peggle now, it's bringing it all back. The Greek notion of time is circular and absolutely circular. So what has happened before will literally happen again.
In the most exactly
so
in
is
exactly
that
the same
concept of
fashion.
History repeating itself or something?
Well, sort of.
Wait, when you say it's circular, is it happening exactly as it happened before?
Yeah, exactly as it
Like
happened.
all
Oh,
the
so it's not like
circumstances.
it's a certain pattern. It's exactly the same.
Yeah, exactly the same. Time is
Ding,
a
ding.
closed loop, which explains the Greek
Please
idea
give-
of the oracle. The oracle knows that something is going to happen tomorrow because it happened before,
So to be an oracle, you just kind of have to crack open a history book. Yep, it's gonna happen again.
more or less.
Man, it
That
was
was-
magical back then.
That was the Greek concept of time, and that's like what I remember from Peggle. Did you have to repeat the level?
Yes, I did.
That's like level 2 or 5. Yeah,
5.
It's like the 5th level, dude.
I know.
I like how we play Peggle and talk about the concepts and the philosophy of time and also the way people perceive it, especially.
Come
the
on,
Greeks
come on,
look
come
into
on.
it.
Yes.
Didn't expect that from Peggle Let's Play, did you? Expect us to go crazy with colors.
It's also
No.
pretty.
We're professional.
Way too
We're
many
amazing.
or
And god damn it, Paolo, finish the stage.
I'm trying to see like the best way to get as many orange pegs as possible. Okay, I
So it
got
wasn't until the advent of the Judeo-Christian philosophy that we had this idea of what's called teleological history, or a teleological view of time, which means there is an end to time.
Man. And all this time I thought time was just simply, okay, it's now morning, now it's going to be night.
Yeah.
The concept of time.
Come on,
Abstract.
give it
Strange.
give it to me.
Yeah.
Relative.
Like,
And-
what is time? Is that was another thing that we had to like
Yeah,
that we grappled with. What is time?
I'm more amused by the fact that you remembered all these things while playing Peggle.
Yeah. Well,
Like, did you suck while
No.
playing Peggle? Were you actually paying attention to what you were doing? I mean, you can't just like pay attention to one game and listen to the lecture. I have tried that. That doesn't work.
well, it is Peggle. It's like, you line up your shot, you click on the mouse or whatever, and you just let it go. While, yeah.
No, we're not.
I shouldn't have used that. I shouldn't have used.
Well,
that
I'm serious. Is this the
word.
reason why you started like playing sniper in games like COD?
Because, like,
Was Peggle like your sniper training?
Like how to be patient.
Like how to line up your shots. So I remember the first time you were playing COD with us. You're like one of the slowest players because how you meticulously line up your shot.
Yeah, Peggle.
Were you just like were you like channeling your inner unicorn for this?
Yeah. Well, with Peggle, the character I really like to use was
It's a wombat. Or
Yeah.
a mole.
Yeah.
Or some
Or a
other
hamster.
Thingy.
some
It's a
other
hamster?
ground animal. That
Wait, so what's the hamster do?
extra ball.
When your ball hits the green thing, it splits into 2 balls.
I feel like there's a deeper meaning towards this from the game design.
Does it?
Probably
It
not.
doesn't disturb you, does it?
There you go.
No, not really.
2 balls.
Oh.
Oh, hey, correct. Oh, wait, there's 2 balls. And
go ahead.
that was
I-
kind of worthless.
Got nothing out of it.
The guy that I like to use was the jack-o'-lantern dude.
As I'm curious, with this game here, is there an actual like design to how the balls go, or is it? I mean, like the colors are chosen, or is it just all random?
I think it's random.
Huh. Okay, so essentially you could, in theory, keep firing the
Oh.
ball in a certain direction, keep restarting the game, and at one point you'd hit all the orange balls by never having to move.
Come on. Yes.
No, because the balls are, or not the balls, the pegs are random.
Yeah, but even though they're
Randomized.
random, there is
One.
actually a slight chance that they can all be put in one corner.
Yes.
Have you ever seen that?
Although I'm sure there's like something there that
There has to be some sort of algorithm there just
Yeah,
to
that
keep
says,
them
like-
from bunching up.
if they're all like on the left side of the board, then
Yes.
like a child. Yes.
So, what did you succeed in?
Stage
Actually,
2-1.
Actually, just finishing the stage. Just finishing the stage.
Did you get the first try bonus?
No. No, I haven't played Peggle enough to know how to get the first try bonus.
You get in the first try.
Yeah, I know, I haven't played it enough to know how to do that well.
Well,
Get it
apparently
on
with
the
the first try
first
bonus, I'm
try.
sure if you didn't get it the first time, you never get it again.
Wow, that was a waste of your double ball thingy
Don't you want to stick it in the loop? Stick it in the loop. Come on, make a loop-de-loop.
right there.
No. There you go. Okay, use the force, and
Come on, come
that was
on.
kind of sucky.
Oh gosh.
Not bad.
It could have been far worse, I guess.
I didn't get enough of the orange. Come on, give me all the orange.
I wonder
you
why they
go.
chose orange as the awesome thing here. Do you think there's a deeper meaning to that one too?
Well,
Yes!
I can see the design choice.
Like,
Because-
because it's highly visible?
Yeah. Well, because
Yes.
we're surrounded by so much blue that if you want something to stand out, you make it orange or red or whatever.
Oh, okay, I guess it makes sense. I always thought like actually I was playing Borderlands because all the legendaries are orange.
Yeah.
And after our
Yeah.
trip to Amsterdam, I just started wondering, is it orange because in Amsterdam like that's the House of Orange and that's a royalty?
Yeah, yeah.
So I thought
yeah.
like was it because did they start making the Borderlands like all orange just to show off
Oh, come on,
you know, it's
no,
royal
no.
things, it's a royal color. Because like they had purple, which you knew was really high quality, and purple's
Yeah,
that it's a
yeah.
high class thing. Then orange was interesting.
Well, it's visually arresting,
That's true though. I guess that's also true.
Yes.
especially like
Come on,
in
just
the-
give me that back.
contemporary blah blah blah, where we are conditioned to see red as more visually arresting because of our stoplights.
I thought it's because meat was, you know, bloody. Don't eat bloody food.
Well, yeah, that too.
Well, even eat your food, but don't eat it if it's too raw, especially pork. Unless
Oh,
you're German.
yeah. Gosh.
Guys, have you seen that German dish, that raw pork sandwich?
No.
Wait, really? A raw pork sandwich?
Yeah,
What do they put? What else do
they
they,
put raw pork.
No, do they
In
put
between
anything
bread.
else?
Herbs, I think some onions and stuff. Bread.
Well, that's pretty much all a sandwich is, right? Like
Really?
a slab
Just
of
those.
something in between two slabs.
Oh
of
no,
toast.
it was like an open face thing.
Okay,
So
it's
you can't
one-
saw all
Come
this
on,
like
no,
raw
come
goodness.
on. Yes.
But apparently no one has died of salmonella.
Yeah. Do you remember when we were having that Japanese lunch? They're like, let's have pork. Yeah. And like somebody cooked the pork like normally. And you saw it, put it back. Why?
Oh,
you have to
gosh.
burn it.
Oh yeah, God. I had salmonella once, and I can never forget that because it was because of that salmonella I could never go. I was never able to go to my graduation party when I graduated like from college. I remember going through the entire graduate ceremony. It was like almost 4 or 5 hours long, feeling like I wanted to kill myself because I was seeing things and hearing voices because of, well, Salmonella crazy, man. It was really crazy. I have no idea what's going on, but I was hearing voices at some point because of the sheer amount of fever, I had, and the fact I could not keep food down.
I didn't attend my graduation.
Really?
Yeah.
How come?
What's
In
up,
case I
you?
got salmonella.
Oh.
Sorry.
But ever since then, oh god, anything that had to do with chicken and pork. I mean, before I would like fry that thing until it was a little bit of charcoal in one side.
Right.
But after that, it's just if I saw pork, oh no, either someone else I know who's cooked pork for all his life is gonna do it, or I will turn this thing into the blackest night.
Yeah. Yeah. The way you're, unless you're German, in which case apparently you have like a raw pork sandwich.
Yeah, but apparently I thought it was like some weird like joke. Like, is this how they get rid of like dumb people or something?
So
Like, hey, eat the pork sandwich. It'll be good for you. Slowly making us better. But no, apparently it is a thing, and that's I've known a few people who have actually eaten it,
so
and they're pretty much still alive, and they say it is pretty nice.
So how long is the pork seasoned in the herbs?
It's raw. I really don't care.
Yeah.
So
Let's say like quinila, right? Like it's
fish.
you put
Raw
the fish,
fish.
but then like you keep it in the vinegar for like some time before you serve it, just to make sure that everything is like dead, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, same concept with like in soy sauce, where it's also a bit of a disinfectant to make sure what you're eating is fine.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the reason why also like it's served with it. Besides being a flavor enhancement.
Yeah. It makes sure that you don't die.
What? Yep. Oh yeah, interesting fact. One of the biggest things in Japan is, I think, problems with liver because of the sheer amount of raw food, or no, stomach problems, the sheer amount of raw food.
Yeah.
Apparently, they eat the average Japanese person eats two slices of raw fish a day.
Huh.
Unless I was there, then apparently I was eating about 20 pieces of raw fish a day. Japan's awesome.
Yep.
Oh, David just came from Japan,
Oh yeah, he did, huh?
he went.
Yep.
Yeah.
and he apparently had this life-changing moment there.
What
He
life-changing
did-
moment?
Oh, he didn't tell me it, but he said he had this life-changing moment, and now he wants to work there. And he's gonna. I told him, well, yeah, you could try being an English teacher. And apparently, like he has, like his mom knows someone who recruits people to teach English. I don't know why, but I had.
Wait. That's not gonna help, Paolo.
I would.
Like to drop it straight into the thing.
Into the
because-
thing. That's not gonna help, and unfortunately, yes, but unfortunately, I don't know how I'm going to get through this. So, here goes nothing.
Nothing. It is.
Oh gosh, please hit
Exactly
an orange
nothing it
thing.
is.
Yes, at least you hit an orange thing.
That's the Peggle equivalent of a 7-10 split.
Yeah, but you can actually recover for 7-10 split. Oh yeah, bowling. Bowling is fun. I used to do that a lot as a kid. Then I realized that I really, really didn't like bowling shoes.
Yep. Paolo,
Uh,
And the balls were
Yes.
heavy.
when you use the multi-ball guy,
Yeah.
go for the greens as soon as possible.
Okay.
That way you can bounce off of more stuff.
Ah. Now, from philosophy, we're talking about statistics.
So that. Yay!
See
Free
what I mean?
ball.
And statistically, you should do far better because, well, right now it's all clumped up together. Versus late in the game where we all opened up. So, okay.
Yeah, so imagine if you had like gotten the green thing now. Like, that'd be nothing.
Yeah.
They just fall straight into nothingness.
I wonder if you get those multi balls and goes into that gigantic basket, do you get 2 free balls?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. And a little useless, I guess, if you just shot straight in there somehow.
Yes.
That's what Paolo was trying to do earlier. Maybe if I keep on shooting my last ball into this thing, I'll get like more than 1 free ball.
Yeah.
Don't you remember the Greeks? Circular time, Paolo. It will never change.
Come on, no! Gosh. Okay.
Dude, you still have 6 balls, man. What do you chill, bro.
Okay. Eh.
God,
And
Peggle.
Peg.
Go?
Then Peggle Knights came out, right? That was a really good game too.
There's a Peggle Knights, like a DLC or it's a standalone game?
Standalone game.
So what's the difference?
It was in the evening.
Oh.
I have no
And
idea.
that had to be its own game.
I don't know. It was.
I had games where that was an unlock.
It was like
Want to
a.
play this stage at night? You gotta pay me $60.
Oh,
Was it? Wait.
50,000.
Was this made by EA?
I think so.
Oh, okay,
No,
then
no,
it's
was it?
Oh.
But who made Peggle? PopCap?
PopCap.
Yeah.
Was it PopCap before they sold out or after they sold out?
The first Peggle was before.
Including Peggle Knights.
Remember that the PopCap games, I think the only PopCap game I really remember is Plants vs. Zombies. I remember seeing it before in college, and I never understood why people had a problem with it. Like, they'd say, oh god, this is such a complicated game, it's so hard to win this thing. Gosh, I remember playing that game, finished it from the first to the last stage, never lost a single stage.
Yeah, well, you know.
It's tower defense. I mean, you just
Yeah.
make things either symmetrical, or if you have like some of those special things, you can kind of put it like offset. But it's just symmetry. Like, oh, you want to put something here. I mean, oh, like I remember one goes like, oh no, this zombie got through this place. I had nothing in. Like, why the heck didn't you put something in?
Yeah, but then like for the vast majority of mobile gamers, this was their first experience with a tower defense game.
Is it really that complicated? Put flowers here to gain resources. When you have
One,
resources,
three
put
extra
this
balls.
thing here.
And that
Yeah.
gained me nothing.
That was complicated.
That
Yeah,
gained
so
me
something
nothing.
I think that we take for granted is stuff that seems so intuitive to us is only intuitive because we grew up with it. You know?
I don't remember growing up in tower defense games.
Yeah, but like the language of video games, right? So say like some people have difficulty, like I didn't understand this, but some people have difficulty reading comics.
Like, they don't know if they go right to left or left to right.
Yes.
Up, down.
Yeah, especially when it comes to when you're faced with like a splash page
Yeah.
with panels on either
Boom.
side.
Yeah.
Do you read across? Do you read down?
I'd read left or right down. But I would read one page first and read the other page unless, like, the text or the dialogue told me otherwise. But generally, I'd read the left side, then the right side.
Yeah, but
Yes.
but yeah, like you're told to read left or right, but then these are two separate pages. But this is a splash page, so you have one big picture spanning both pages. Does that make it one big page where you read left to right, or are they two little pages where you read going down on the first page to your left and read going down on the second page to your right?
I actually treat like 3 pages, especially if you have those special columns where this thing's its own thing, then the center thing is another thing, and the right thing's another thing. So I read it that way.
But then you have a bunch of different ways that you can interpret this, and if you know you've been reading comics, if you've been growing up reading comics, things like this become automatic to you. But if this is somebody's first time
Archie,
picking up a
talking
comic,
things.
right? Somebody's first time picking up a comic, they are going to have to like get used to the language, the visual language of comics. And I'm sure video games are the same way when it comes to different genres, I guess.
I guess actually you do make sense there. I remember when I played this Resident Evil game. My parents got it for me, I think, back in 2001. That's so far away now. It was the Japanese version of Resident Evil. It was called Biohazard, of course, and it was a first-person shooter on console.
Right? See, like,
And the thing was, it was all in Japanese, and at that time I did not read Japanese, nor did I understand it in any way or form. But I actually finished the game in one night. It was like a 4-hour long game. I kind of understood what I was supposed to do. And the only time English was ever spoken was during cutscenes, because every Resident Evil cutscene
is in English
is
for
in
whatever
English.
reason.
And guys, oh my god, that reminds me of like the weirdest lines. You almost got turned into a Jill sandwich. You're the master of lockpickers. Here's the lockpick for you. Script writing. Gosh, how things have changed though. And when you look at Peggle, you realize nothing has changed that much.